Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen, Sayyidina Muhammad, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, I'm here on behalf of As-Sumait University, which is being developed under the auspices of the Ishraq Foundation. This university is being planned for Sierra Leone, a country that's been torn by warfare and strife. Many of you know of the struggles there, made famous in the movie Blood Diamond. You've probably seen, if you've gone to Umrah, the women and children whose limbs have been amputated as a result of the brutal civil war that the country's passed through. And alhamdulillah, that's behind them. But the devastation, both the infrastructural devastation, the social devastation, the psychological trauma and devastation is not behind the people. And this is one of the reasons why As-Sumait University is being formed, brothers and sisters. It's being formed to provide the foundation for the meaningful reconstruction of that country. It's being formed to provide the foundation for Muslims to stand up and play our part in reconstructing, rebuilding, and restoring the beauty of a beautiful place populated by a beautiful people, and the overwhelming majority of them are Muslims, brothers and sisters. A lot of you, the name Sierra Leone, even if you haven't heard it before the last year or so, you're familiar with it now because of the Ebola outbreak, Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea to a lesser extent. Sierra Leone was really at the epicenter of that outbreak. Why was it so bad there? In large part because the healthcare infrastructure is totally lacking. If I were to ask you how many doctors are in Sierra Leone, a population, a country of 6 million people, you might say 4,000, 3,000. No, brothers and sisters, 136 doctors. How many dentists are there? You might say, again, 1,000, or you might lowball it, 500. Or you might say, you know, I know it's bad, the devastation of the war was really bad, so 100. No, brothers and sisters, 5 licensed dentists. 43.3% literacy rate. And this is a people who love knowledge, but without infrastructure, without teachers, without facilities, there's no foundation, real foundation for educating a society. This is what this university wants to do. This is the goal of Ishraq Foundation, and all of us have an obligation to support it, brothers and sisters. All of us have an obligation to support it. One institution can make a huge difference. Coming out of slavery, virtually the entire African American population in this country was illiterate, because we know it was, in many instances, in many places, it was a crime to teach slaves to read or write. And slaves like Frederick Douglass, who went against that rule, were faced with brutal punishments when they were caught reading. They had to read in secret and learn to read in secret. And many of you are familiar with his story and the story of many, many others. In 35 years, from 1865, the end of the Civil War, to 1900, the literacy rate amongst African American population, if I recall correctly, was pushing 70 to 80%. How did that take place? It took place, brothers and sisters, because a network of teachers' colleges were established throughout the South. And those teachers' colleges, they trained the teachers who would go out and educate a nation. And this is what our brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone are endeavoring to do with the As-Sumait University. One of their first projects is to train healthcare professionals to begin to meet the healthcare needs, the dental and medical needs of the 6 million people of Sierra Leone. Again, the overwhelming majority of whom are Muslims. The second priority, and these aren't in order, but one of their next priorities, or one of their immediate priorities better, is to establish a teachers training college, brothers and sisters, so that teachers can be trained to go out and educate a nation. In this case, the nation of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone. This is what work could be more noble, brothers and sisters. The first thing our Prophet is told is Iqra. And subsequently, the value of the pen and writing. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Read in the name of your Lord who created. Khalaq al-insana min alaq. Created the human being from a clot. Iqra wa rabbuk al-akram. Read and your Lord is most noble. Alladhi allama bil qalam. The one who is taught by means of the pen. Allama al-insana ma lam ya'lam. Taught the human being that which he knew not. So brothers and sisters, these teachers are going to teach the people of Sierra Leone to read and teach them to write, so that the likes of the noble scholars behind this project can be multiplied, can appear in multitudes, and can educate that proud nation. And it's our responsibility to help, brothers and sisters. We mentioned the African American struggle and the literacy struggle and the importance of teachers' colleges. I'll close on this point. If we are successful in establishing this university, it will be a place where our children from this country can go to study at a high level in safety and security. We know not only study Islam, but study various sciences. We know the Middle East is becoming increasingly unstable. May Allah Ta'ala protect and bless our brothers and sisters in that part of the world. Sierra Leone has gone through its struggle. It's gone through its Syria, as a one way we could put it. The brutal civil war in Syria, that brutality has had its day in Sierra Leone. Now peace prevails. But one of the greatest ensures of perpetuating peace is spreading knowledge, sound knowledge, and education. Brothers and sisters, let's do our part. Let's support As-Sumait University. Let's support Ishraq Foundation. Let's support the work of those valiant, courageous, heroic individuals who are behind this initiative. I'm honored to be able to play just a small part in assisting them towards their goal. And I'm sure all of you will be similarly honored. May Allah bless this project. May Allah Ta'ala bless all of you. And may we all do our part to support. Again, this is Imam Zaid Shakir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.